Hi. As you've probably noticed, drones play a huge role on the modern battlefield. These flying machines aren't just some toy your neighbor's kid uses to spy on you. They've become key players in how wars are fought today. From gathering real-time intel to carrying out precise strikes. Drones are changing the game in ways we couldn't have imagined just a decade ago. That's why today, we're going to take a closer look at how military drones are changing the way armies operate. Let's start with one of their most important roles, surveillance and intelligence. Take the MQ-9 Reaper, for example. It's been used a lot in places like Afghanistan and Iraq to track enemy movements, follow convoys, and locate hidden bases or ambush points. The best part? All this happens in real time. That means commanders on the ground can make fast, informed decisions without sending someone into danger first. In many cases, drone intel has helped soldiers avoid deadly traps and stay one step ahead of enemy forces. One clear example of how drones are being used in real combat is the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Both sides, but especially Ukrainian forces, have been using drones for real-time surveillance. What's interesting is that many of these aren't advanced military UAVs, but modified commercial drones, like the kind you could buy online. In one case, a small quadcopter drone spotted a hidden column of Russian tanks moving through a wooded area. That drone streamed live video to an artillery unit, which then launched a precise strike and destroyed multiple vehicles before they reached their position. It's a perfect example of how even simple drones, when combined with quick communication and accurate firepower, can completely shift battlefield dynamics. Now you might be thinking, okay, but what if I don't have artillery nearby to finish the job? Good question. That's where FPV drones come in, and they've totally changed the game. FPV stands for first-person view. These are fast, nimble drones piloted with video goggles, kind of like racing drones, but weaponized. What makes them so dangerous is their speed, low cost, and the fact that they can carry explosive payloads directly to the target. Think of them as flying grenades, guided by a human operator right to the enemy's doorstep. Now here's the wild part. These drones are often armed with real explosives. For example, RGD-5 grenades, PG-7V warheads or TM-62 anti-tank mines, in some cases. And many homemade or 3D printed shaped charges, designed to deliver a focused, high-impact blast. You'll even see combinations of these, or customized mounts that let operators drop the payload from above, or fly directly into the target for a kamikaze-style strike. And the results? Devastating. These drones have taken out tanks, supply trucks, defensive positions, and even forced full units to abandon their trenches. It's cheap, it's deadly, and it's being done with tech that, in many cases, was literally built in someone's garage. So how do you actually defend against them? Because let's be honest, if there's a flying grenade buzzing toward your position, you don't have a lot of time to react. But there are strategies, and gear, that soldiers are using right now to survive. 1. Camouflage and cover. First off, the basics still matter. Troops are learning to stay hidden. Not just from sight, but from thermal imaging too. That means using thermal blankets, camouflage nets, and even hiding under trees or inside buildings with thick roofs to block the drone's sensors. In Ukraine, some units go as far as building fake trench lines or dummy vehicles just to draw drone strikes away from real positions. 2. Electronic warfare jamming. One of the most effective counters to drones is radio jamming. Specialized electronic warfare systems can disrupt the signal between the drone and its pilot, causing it to crash or lose control. There are handheld jammers, like EDM-4S Sky Wiper, and larger battlefield systems mounted on trucks or armored vehicles. The problem? These tools are expensive, and drones are cheap. It's a cat-and-mouse game. 3. Physical defense, nets, shotguns, and anti-drone guns. Some frontline troops have resorted to low-tech solutions. Things like hanging netting over trenches or vehicles to block direct hits. Using shotguns or automatic rifles to shoot down FPV drones at close range. Hard to do, but not impossible. And of course, anti-drone guns, like the Drone Gun Tactical, which aim electromagnetic pulses to disable drones mid-air. 4. Staying on the move. Another tactic is mobility. FPV drones need time to spot, lock in, and hit a target. If a unit is constantly changing position, it's harder to track and strike. And last thing, listening for that buzz. Believe it or not, soldiers are now trained to listen for the unique sound of FPV drones. That high-pitched whine. In some units, there's even a soldier assigned just to be a drone spotter, whose whole job is to warn the others when something's coming. So yeah, drones have completely changed the rules, but as we've seen, soldiers are adapting fast. Whether it's jamming signals, hiding under trees, or just listening for that buzzing sound in the sky, the fight against drones is evolving just as quickly. Thanks for sticking around. If you found this breakdown interesting, feel free to drop a like or share it with someone who's into military tech. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.